We are putting 7 fake tactical items on the autopsy table to show you exactly where they fail. Your $39 retail survival knife, for example, will snap in half the first time you strike it against a piece of hardwood. We will look at the hidden manufacturing flaws inside everyday tactical flashlights, carabiners, and compasses, and then I will give you the real, field-tested tools the professionals carry. Why do corporations put military-grade stickers on cheap zinc and plastic? And how can you tell the difference before you are stranded in the field? The package on that survival knife claims it is rugged, stainless steel. But if you look closely at the hilt, you will find a rat tail tang. The blade does not extend through the handle. It is a thin sliver of cheap metal glued into a hollow injection molded plastic grip. Strike this against a piece of hard wood and the blade will snap clean off at the hilt. Next is the 1000 lumen tactical flashlight. Unscrew the battery cap and look at the O-ring. It is a millimeter of cheap rubber already dry rotting on the shelf. The housing is die-cast zinc, painted black to mimic aerospace aluminum. 10 minutes in a light drizzle and water will breach the battery compartment, shorting the circuit. Then there is the tactical carabiner. It is sold right next to the climbing rope. If you look at the tiny engraved text stamped into the cheap metal frame, it says, "Not for climbing." If it cannot hold your body weight, it has no business bearing the load of your pack. It is decorative zinc, guaranteed to bend under sheer stress. Cut open a piece of retail survival paracord. Real paracord has 7 distinct inner nylon strands. This retail version has 3 inner strands and they are woven polyester. It has 0 stretch and less than half the tensile strength. Look at the tactical drop pouch. The tag says heavy duty, but the webbing on the back is single stitched with a cotton blend thread. Pull the fabric in 2 directions and watch the seams instantly separate. There are no bar tacks and there is no reinforcement. The hinge locking mechanism on a cheap folding survival shovel is held together by an aluminum rivet. Dig 1 trench in frozen soil and that rivet will shear in half, leaving you with 2 useless pieces of metal. Finally, look at the liquid-filled survival compass. A tiny AIR bubble has already formed inside the dial, right there on the shelf. That bubble will expand at elevation or crack the plastic casing below freezing, rendering the magnetic needle completely dead. Why does this gear exist? Because the word tactical is an unregulated term. There is no legal standard. A factory overseas can take a $2 injection molded piece of plastic, paint it flat black, slap a sticker on it that says military grade, and triple the price. They know that 99% of buyers will leave this gear sitting in a truck console or a garage shelf. They are not selling you a tool. They are selling you an aesthetic. They are padding their corporate margins by betting that you will never actually need it to survive. But the military does not buy from retail end caps. They buy to a strict physical specification. They buy items stamped with a national stock number. If you want gear that outlives you, you bypass the sporting goods aisle and you buy the standard. Instead of the hollow survival knife, you buy the Ontario Rat or a Morakniv Garberg. High carbon steel with a true full tang that runs the entire length of the grip. It costs under $50 and it will shatter cinder blocks. Instead of the zinc flashlight, you buy a Streamlight Pro Tac or a Surefire, machined from aircraft-grade aluminum with a fully waterproof rating and potted electronics that survive recoil. Instead of the fake carabiner, you buy climbing-rated equipment from Petzl or Black Diamond. Forged aluminum alloy rated for 24 kilonewtons of force. Instead of polyester string, you source genuine military specification Type 3 nylon cord. Instead of single-stitch drop pouches, you go to a surplus supplier. You look for United States government issue Molly 2 gear. Made from 1000 denier Cordura nylon, stitched with heavy-duty bonded thread and reinforced with bar tacks at every stress point. Instead of the aluminum shovel, you find a genuine Ames United States military surplus entrenching tool, solid carbon steel, built to chop roots and break ice, and instead of the plastic compass, you carry a Kamenga tritium lensatic compass. Induction damped with an aluminum frame built to navigate through absolute zero. Do not fall for the sticker scam. Buy once, cry once. I have compiled all 7 of these real equivalents, their exact national stock numbers, and the cheapest places to source them into the Issued Kit Buyer's Checklist. There is a link in the description. Equip yourself properly. I will see you in the next audit.